I'm really excited to be here at Glasgow Middle School, home of the what? Panthers. Okay, the Panthers today, to talk about safety and security, because that's important to achieve the academic excellence we achieve here every day in Fairfax County Public Schools. And recently I had a chance to visit Glasgow Middle School with Deanne and Owen, and heard that Owen had written actually a letter about school safety. So Owen, why don't you share just for a minute kind of what you were thinking and maybe why we're all here today?
Yeah, I was looking forward to having metal detectors at school because it kind of made like people around me and me safe, and like when we're safe we can focus on our learning, and it creates a safe environment for like all of us so that we can concentrate on education instead of fear.
Right. It seems like that makes a lot of sense, Owen, particularly sort of in today's climate. And I know, Deanne, when we talked about this, we talked a little bit about why it's important to feel safe, to do your best learning. And what are your thoughts about why is that important?
I feel like when kids are at school, it should really be focused on learning and making a safe space where people don't have to worry about anything. And the metal detectors will definitely help a lot with that by making sure that people who aren't supposed to be in a school can't get into a school. And when we come to school and we're here to learn, that should be the only thing that we're doing.
Yeah, I agree, Deanne, 100%.
Yeah.
Jared, what are your thoughts about how much, do you feel like this is going to be too much of an inconvenience or too much more trouble than it's worth, or what are your thoughts about that?
I think metal detector, it will be good because for the students can feel safe and for they can come every day at school and do not worry about nothing happening to them.
Right. Yeah, it does feel like almost everywhere you go. Alex, when you think about going to a concert or a big sport event, almost everywhere we go, there's some kind of security, right? So when you think about, you've had a chance to practice this morning, what did it feel like to just walk through?
Like it feels like more safe, and like knowing that you could be like in a safe environment and that like you could learn in peace and like not have the fear of something happening bad in school.
Yeah, I agree. It's hard if you're always worried about something, right? The anxiety. Willow, what are your thoughts about, or what advice would you give somebody who's nervous about this, maybe another middle school student?
I would tell them that it's a good idea because we have had circumstances where bad things have brought into the school, and this will prevent that from happening, so it really does make the school a safer place.
Seems like it's a prevention thing, right? If nothing gets into the school to begin with, we should feel nothing bad can happen. So Isla, when you think about future school and that type of thing, what would be your biggest hope for safety really at middle school here?
I hope that, we can just make our schools like a safer place for everybody, so we can like focus on learning and not focus on like if we're safe or not, because I know some people like really worry about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I just want to reinforce that school is the safest place for you to be. And there are a lot of people here, your principal, your staff, your educators, security staff, everyone wants to make sure it's safe. So school, Fairfax County Public Schools, we are the safest, right, school. So I just want to make sure, because we have the best students and staff in this country. And so, Principal Barrow, it's great to see you here. I think middle school families, this is a new topic. This is something that's going to be new for Fairfax County. So what are your thoughts and advice on that?
Absolutely. Well, in thinking about this, we spent some time talking with students about weapons detection and the importance of it, and I think you've heard it best from them today. They just feel safer knowing that there's an extra layer coming into our building. And so they all feel, I heard the words peace, I heard ready to learn, and I think that's the most important component to this, not realizing that our students need this.
Yeah, I do feel like that sense of calm is improved when we have another layer of protection.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We've had a little, at times with the roll into new systems and new protocols. What advice would you give our schools and our families as we roll into this for middle schools, which will be brand new here in Fairfax County?
Sure. And we've had great experience doing our high schools. A couple of things that I would share, Dr. Reid, is have a little patience for the first couple of weeks. Usually by 2 weeks in, the students and staff and everybody has it nice and smooth and it works effectively. So just give it a little time. And we see that the students have a good time in line. They talk to their friends as they wait to come in. And so the students are enjoying the experience talking to each other. We want them to feel that they're safe and secure when they come in. I think this does several things for us too. We're limiting the number of places where students enter our school on any given day. Yeah. But one of the hidden byproducts is we get to say hello and good morning to every single student as they come in every day. And so when I think about safety, two things are paramount. Right. One, are all the doors locked? Right. But most importantly, do all the students feel like they belong? Right. And so this gives a chance for our administrators and staff every single morning to say good morning to a student as they enter our buildings.
Right, that's so important, isn't it? To be known and to be in relationship. Well, learning continues to happen best in community, and Fairfax County Public Schools are a safe, caring, and secure and inclusive community. So thank you for this added layer of protection, and thank you for joining us this morning.